you all in. We're a brand new venue here. We just opened up on Valentine's Day, much like my love life. And anyway, I'm Daniel Dunlow. I'm the director of programming, the founding artistic director, and tech intern. I don't need applause. I'm not Ben Platt. Anyway, so we've had a bunch of wonderful shows happen, wonderful shows scheduled in the future. Check out our schedule. You see it rolling by outside, online at www.thegreenroom42.com. Amazing shows coming up. I can't even list them all right now, but check it out. It's also in the back page of your menu, so look at what we have coming up there. A few others orders of business. If you want service throughout the show, you can turn your lamp off and someone will come see you. You also can text to order here at our venue, all in the hopes that people don't bother you while a show's going on. And then if that doesn't work, you can order Grubhub and select this as your delivery address. Thank you. That was the third joke of the curtain speech, everybody. It's a really long curtain speech. What else did I not cover? You can find us online again, www.thegreenroom42.com. Don't forget the. And then we're on Instagram, Twitter, OkCupid, Bumble, Tinder, Plenty of Fish in the Sea, FarmersOnly.com, Coffee Meets Bagel, Grindr, Grumble, Gruff, all those other things. You swipe right, we swipe right. I covered it all. If you want to talk about the venue and what we have going on here, I'm lurking around all the time. Or if you need a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon, you can also ask me for that. Other than that, I'd like to welcome to the stage the gentleman who made this all happen tonight, the producing director of this evening, David Perlow.
Personally and professionally, for always stepping up to the plate and making sure this ramp is here so Attention Theater can keep its run of performing in exclusively accessible spaces. Thank you, Daniel Dunlow, and thank you, Green Room 42. This concert began when my dear friend Kenny Singer over there, if any of you guys passed through the Hobby Center in Houston doing a show, he was the guy treating you like gold. That's how you'd know him. I checked in with him when Harvey hit. He lives in Houston. He replied that his house was 2 feet underwater. Things were not going well down there. He hooked me up with his daughter, Brooke Singer, who's a brilliant young actress here in New York. She said, I want to help out. I don't know what to do. And 5 weeks later, here we are. So thank you to Kenny and Paula and Brooke Singer for coming all the way up here from Houston. I love you guys. Thank you so, so much. I need to thank my partner in this, Alex Bursch at Playbill.com. We have been connected at the hip for 5 weeks. The guy is amazing. Thank you, Alex. I have to thank Craig Burns from Telsey and Company for helping me wrangle these amazing, amazing, amazing stellar performers that we have here tonight. He donated his time. He's an angel. Thank you, Craig. I have to thank Catherine McNeil at Theater District Houston. It was a very tough time for them. They were communicative and they were gracious, and she made sure Houston was set up to receive the money that's going to be coming to them tonight to rebuild the alley, Wortham, and Jones Halls down there. Thank you, Catherine. And I have to thank my mother for teaching me that when you're in over your head, it means you need to surround yourself with a group of powerful women. So my team, Amy Height, my production stage manager, Margaret Skoglund, my company manager, Haley Bennett, my assistant director, and my partner in all things, the star Ali Stroker, managing director of my company. This is a real, just a incredible, incredible group of women. I could not have done it without you. Thank you so much. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce your host and music director for the evening, the brilliant, kind, and inimitable Seth Rudetsky.
Okay, wait, where the hell is the camera? Oh, we have double whammy from the left? Barbra Streisand style, never from the left. Anyway, so listen, those of you clowns watching at home, it's not a free show. So can you please donate? And by the way, it is the worst website I've ever heard of. So you need 10 minutes to hear this. Ready? Help Houston's, with an S, Help Houston's Theater. It's not over. District, not even .com, .org. Ow! Okay, so one more time. Help Houston's Theater, by the way, and it's not the pretentious style, it's the ER, normal, American. We're number one. Help Houston's Theater District.org. And just donate something because all the money is going to help out because that city was decimated, especially the theater district. That's literally where everything was flooded. So as you're watching and enjoying, please be donating. Mercy Buttercups. Okay, so our first star of the evening, let me get out my music. Let me welcome to the stage, and then I'm going to chat with her for a second. Please welcome to the stage. You know her from Hair, from Wicked, from Ghost, and from an upcoming musical. Caissie's first, right? Am I right? Am I going in the right order? Yeah, okay. Please welcome fellow Jewess, Caissie Levy. This is for you. She's a size 0. Case is about to star in a little musical called Frozen. That's the French. In English, it's Frozen. So give us some inside scoop, because no one here has seen it. We don't live in Denver. Go.
Right. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Details. Awesome is not enough.
I cannot tell you too many details other than that you need to come. It's so cool. There's 12 new songs. The cast is amazing. The dancing, the sets, the costumes.
What's the high note? Is it the F or is it higher?
Oh, we got an E flat.
E flat. In
Yeah.
my day, it was an. Oh, I'm thinking of Wicked was an F. Okay, so every 5 years you go down a step.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all good.
I feel like I'm entitled.
And how do they do any of the ice thing? Is it projections? Is it actually ice?
I cannot say.
Wow,
You
you're
must
annoying.
come and
Okay,
see. Sorry.
on that note, okay,
I work
let's
for
talk-
Disney. I don't mess with them. They're the best.
That is true. They are watching. Okay, so talk about your song you're going to sing, because I love it.
So I'm going to sing a song from Ghost, which was a beautiful but somewhat problematic show, but had some amazing music. And this song was always my favorite one to sing. And it's hopeful, and it's about sort of moving through adversity, and I thought it was appropriate for this occasion. I see the sunrise from my window. It must have risen every day, but I couldn't see at all. The shadows were too tall, but I'm seeing it today. I could see the people speaking. Hear a word they say, just the echo of it all, passing through an empty hall. I'm hearing it today. Because the world keeps turning, and I guess it always will. I can choose to turn around, or I can choose to just stand still. Either way, nothing stops another day. I lost my life and all its meaning, and so I locked myself away, hiding my heart behind a wall. I couldn't feel it beat at all, but I'm feeling it today. Because the world keeps turning, and I guess it always will. I can choose to turn around, or I can choose to just stand still. Nothing stops another day. I know I have to let go of a life I'll never know. Hard as it may be, and try to understand. Thank you. Donate.
Not beautiful. Okay, go see Frozen. Thanks. Okay, so I'm now going to welcome to the stage a certain Tony Award winner who I first saw in All Shook Up, and I thought she was amazing, and I guess I was right because she won a Tony Award. So please welcome to the stage Nikki M. James. Come on up, Sister Act. Look at the amazing outfit. Amazing outfit. I don't know if it's a projection, a Xerox, a Rexograph. Oh yeah, they were like, you must come up the ramp. Shoot. Okay, you're the star. You're on 0. Okay, so Nick's. Oh yeah, so this is sort of based on a performance that was on the TV show Transparent. Anybody watch that show? So it's essence of that performance.
It's an essence of Judith Light, which everyone should have an essence of Judith Light. I was trying to decide what to do here, and I was thinking of all kinds of other songs that are too hard to sing on that I've done on Broadway. And then I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, Judith. But I don't know all the words, so I have a cheat sheet.
It's a lot of words.
And there, yeah. I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy. Yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful. Baby, what it all boils down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a high five. I feel drunk, but I'm sober. I'm young and I'm underpaid. I'm tired, but I'm working, yeah. I care, but I'm restless. I'm here, but I'm really gone. I'm wrong, and I'm sorry, baby. What it all boils down to is that everything's gonna be quite alright. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a peace sign. I'm free, but I'm focused. I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm friendly, baby. I'm sad, but I'm laughing. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm pretty, baby. What it all boils down to is that no one's got it all figured out just yet. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket and my other hand is playing the piano. Hey, Seth. What it all boils down to, my friend, is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. I got one hand in my pocket.
Wait a minute. Is there an extra sassy ending there I didn't know about?
Yeah, we rehearsed it.
me
Let's
hear
do it
it.
again. Fine, fine, fine.
I wanted the full sass. Thank you. Hi, D. Still got it, Nix. Fine. Yes, the exit is correct. Okay. She still got it. Okay, now I'd like to welcome to the stage the opposite voice, 75 octaves down. Please welcome, not B. Arthur, Phillip Boykin. Come on up. Tony nominee. Okay, hi Phillip. We basically just met today. He was the scary, scary clown in Porgy and Bess. However, I do remember Phillip. I don't know if it was only on the show that I saw. but you terrified me the entire 2 acts. But what did you actually do during your bow?
They told me not to speak.
They? First of all, I'm the host. Second of all...
Well, after scaring the pants off of everyone, I just, I did what I do naturally.
It was so hilarious. It was very sweet. Okay, now stop speaking. Here we go.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to the unreachable star.
That's right. Phillip Boykin. Still got it. Oh, what a great voice, man. So, wait, I should really harass, shouldn't I? So listen, everyone at home, stop being in a state of shock over the amazing singing. Instead, get the two. You can open up a second window. Help Houston's, no apostrophe. Help, it really should be, right? Apostrophe after the S. Too awkward. Help Houston's Theater District.org. Okay, once you finish typing that in, tendinitis sets in. Help Houston's Theater District.org and donate something, mother effers. Okay, so now let me welcome to the stage. Everyone's been like, everyone has crazy events all day, but people are still showing up for this, which I very much appreciate. So please welcome to the stage a lady who's been rehearsing all day, none other than the sassafras, Kate Rockwell. Come on up, sister. What has she been rehearsing, you ask? Why, she's starring in a new musical, competing with Frozen for Best Musical, Mean Girls. Ooh, catfight. Catfight. So anyway, Kate and I both had our share of TV reality shows. I did the Legally Blonde show, and I did Maid, and I did a British one. Kate did one called You're the One That I Want. the search for the next Sandy and Danny. Kate, what was your experience like? Go.
Well, as I'm sure you would be more than happy to share with everybody, reality TV is a trip.
It's not a trip. It's literally a misnomer.
Yeah,
just
it's
called
actually the
fake TV.
least reality thing ever.
Oh, yeah, it's completely staged.
And we were at least lucky that like our performance part was live.
Right.
So they couldn't really manipulate what we were doing on the stage, but they had cameras in our house and they had cameras in our car and they were
Oh,
trying.
wait, I heard the mansion was a busted mansion.
It was so busted.
Wasn't a swimming pool?
I'm sure they're gonna come after me for this. We had a swimming pool that was like not cleaned. We had a sauna that didn't work. We didn't have hot water for the first 10 days we were there.
And it's not a complaint, but the point is on TV, it was like they're in a mansion. They were actually in like a horrific
We're like
tenement.
cuddling together. We had no heat, and it was like 40 degrees at night. We just got there. We didn't have heat. We were all like in bed together. We just met.
Literally algae in the swimming pool, so passive aggressive. It's like American Horror Story. Okay, go.
Yeah. So we actually as a cast bonded really well, and some of them are still some of my oldest friends. And they really wanted to make us hate each other. They really wanted the drama of like people like competing for Broadway roles, and we were like being mean to each other, which is not how Broadway works at all. And so we would all as a cast at night come in 2s and 3s. We would hide in the master bathroom because they weren't allowed to go. They weren't allowed to bring the cameras in the bathroom because they walked in on a girl one time after she was getting out of the shower, and so then the producers were like, "Okay, can't go in the bathrooms."
We can't
so
say the name, but it was Laura O.
No,
Continue.
no, it wasn't. It
Just kidding.
was not Laura.
It was Max C. All right, continue.
So like everybody at night would like try to like sneak off and be like, "Oh, I'm going to bed," and then they would come hide in the bathroom with us.
And do what?
And like talk about all the things that they tried to make us say to each other. So they'd be like, they'd take you in a room. They'd be like, "Why do you think you're better for this than Laura Osnes?" Which now is funny.
They would like film you and they give you like, they force you to give an
and they
answer.
wanted a soundbite from everybody about every other castmate. And so we would go in at night as a cast and be like, "Okay, this is what everybody's going to say about Laura. This is what everyone's going to say about Kate. This is what everyone's going to say about Ashley," so that they couldn't use any of it because we were all giving them the same sound bites. So we were like, "This is bullshit. We're not doing this. Like, we all love each other." And so we would meet at night and like drink our like boxed wine, of which we drank a lot of boxed wine. That's another side effect of reality TV. And then just decide like how we were going to get out of having to do these awful sound bites about each other, which were all such I wish they just made a show about like a whole bunch of actors like having fun while doing this weird thing.
Like have like an actual reality show about what it's like to be an actor instead of
Yes.
manipulation. It makes me crazy. Anyway, speaking of being an actor, we're gonna sing Kate's gonna sing a song about being in
true.
summer stock, and this
That's
is
good.
very real.
It is. Actually, I'm going to sing a song called Summer in Ohio, and I grew up doing community theater in Ohio, so all of it's real. I could have a mansion on a hill. I could lease a villa in Seville, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio, where the gay midget named Karl playing Tevye and Porgy. He does both. I could wander Paris after dark, take a carriage ride through Central Park, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio, where I'm sharing a room with a former stripper and her snake, Wayne. I could have a satchel full of dollar bills, cures for all the nation's ills, pills to make a lion purr. I could be in line to be the British Queen, look like I was 17. Still, I'm certain I'd prefer to be going slowly, batty, 40 miles east of Cincinnati. I could shove an ice pick in my eye. I could eat some fish from last July, but it wouldn't be as awful as a summer in Ohio without cable, hot water, Vietnamese food, or you. I saw your book at a Borders in Kentucky under a sign that said new and recommended. I stole a look at your picture on the inside sleeve, and then I couldn't leave. Richard, who was with me, don't have to buy it. So I smiled like Mona Lisa, and I lay my visa down. He wants me, but he ain't gonna get me. I found my guiding light. I tell the stars each night, look at me, look at him. Son of a bitch, I guess I'm doing something right. I finally got something right. No, it's not Nirvana, but it's on the way. I play Anita at the matinee. Then I'll get on my knees and pray I can state in my next bio, I'm never gonna go back to Ohio. I could chew on tinfoil or a spell. I could get a root canal in hell, but it wouldn't be as swell as this summer is gonna be. 'Cause the torture is just exquisite while I'm waiting for you to visit. So hurry up, schmuck, get unstuck and get on the scene. Love the midget, the stripper, Wayne the snake, and Mrs. Jamie Wallerstein. That's me.
Hey, reality Rockwell. Work. Not great. D sharp. That's me. Who the hell's next? Oh yeah. Okay, like I said, everyone's working. So she had rehearsal all day, and this next young man had rehearsal all day, but he's not acting right now. He's upstaging. It's called upstaging. Oh, why was that bad for the camera? Was it okay? This next, by the way, shouldn't it be on the actual X? No? Okay. IATSE? Anyway, yeah, so he was working all day, but he's not acting. He's actually directing. He has the nerve to be a double threat. Wait, acting, singing, anyway, it's all good. So please welcome to the stage, currently directing Once on This Island. He directed the amazing Spring Awakening. I just saw him in that scary movie. He was the bomber. Spoiler alert. What was the name of it? I just gave it away. Anyway, the amazing Michael Arden. Come on stage. Hi, lady. Yeah, someone was watching your movie on the plane I was on, and anyway, I was like, he's the killer. Wait, what was the name of that movie that I just spoiler alerted?
It's called Source Code.
Yeah, but it's really, really good, but as I said, spoiler alert.
Yeah, so enjoy that.
How's Once on This Island going?
It's great. We're in our second week, and we have a few people in our cast here tonight, including Phillip Boykin, who just sang Impossible Dream.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show, and we're having a great time, and we're in the thick of it, so can't wait
it's in the round, right?
It's in the round. Doing the show, a musical in the round, so no matter where you sit, it'll be a great seat.
It's a good advertising point. This is the role that Michael Arden originated, right? Basically, you did, didn't you? Okay. There's only that German version, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, let's just say he originated it.
Yeah,
Here
let's
we go.
say that. Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there where they all live, unaware what I'd give, what I'd dare, just to to live one day out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives. Through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the Seine. Taste the morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there. Just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair. Old and bent, I won't care. I'll have lived one day out
Michael Arden. Ghosty once in this island. I actually asked him, I said, is it hard to hold that last note? Because I was nervous that I should cut the ending. And he said, no, because during the actual show, he was literally like that. So he's like standing like this. I have all the breath control in the world. All right, so please welcome to the stage Broadway's reigning couple. He was just, if you walking back at me one effing more time, I mean, the upstaging is mind-boggling. Hey. And Hugh, he just won the Levy, right? Fancy Schmancy. And she's now coming back to Broadway in Pretty Woman. I'm so crazily excited. So please welcome Andy, Karl, and Orfeh, no last name. Come on up, guys. Okay, we have to start the entering like 20 minutes earlier. The crazy loss of energy by the time you guys... Okay, stage management, get them the fuck up here earlier. Hey, Andy. Hey, Orfeh. Here they are. Oh, my God.
Hello.
Look how great they look. So fit.
I know. First time in here. This is amazing. This looks amazing.
Isn't this room amazing?
Very cool.
By the
I
way,
felt like I was going through a Star Trek tunnel getting here, though.
That's only crazy. Have either of you guys ever been to Houston?
Have.
With you.
Wait, you did? Wait,
Yeah, you don't remember?
wait. What did we ever do in Houston?
We did that benefit in 1999. Sutton, us. I'm just going to keep dropping 50 Cent names.
I know.
Don't make me.
That was in Houston?
Yes.
You know, I traveled to
Remember,
different cities.
we got a lot. You're so blessed.
Well,
No?
I always get that in the South.
Tough room. That wasn't funny? Because I thought it was funny.
Well, it was more like your outfit's so unattractive, bless your heart. I got a lot of that.
No, we got you're so blessed after we sang.
That was
Still, see,
1999.
now it's funny all of a sudden, huh?
I've been to Houston, but I do not remember going with you.
We
but it must have
went
been amazing.
together.
I'm backing
My
up.
God, were you on
Show me
drugs?
a
You
picture.
never did drugs.
Memories like the corner
remember it all.
of this room.
I'm out. Orfeh, text me later.
I
Here
will
we go.
text you later.
Focus.
Okay.
Oh, before I forget, by the way, this has my favorite Orfeh riff because it goes up. So just be aware of it. I will make a reference to it when it happens. Thank you.
Oh, God. Okay. You couldn't even remember Houston. I don't know.
Why don't you sing in silence?
But he knows riffs.
This ain't new, not to me. This ain't uncharted territory, not to me. Got my eyes open wide. It ain't often this girl swallows her pride. Well, thanks for the ride. Well, I'm gonna leave and live my life on my own. I don't need a man time to slip on my highest heels and raise my head above this back-breaking, heart-aching, forsaken love. Ooh, I wanna make like this day never happened. Oh, I wanna make like this pain I feel is gone. Well, I'm gonna make myself strong and move away from what's wrong. I'm gonna make like a nail and press on. I'm gonna make like a nail and press on.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the skies, more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't this dream come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometimes. Strong winds of promise that will blow away the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why can't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's trouble with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. I wanna die like this day. Oh, why can't this dream
Well, I wanna make like this pain I feel is
Where is the sun? Tomorrow is the place where I want to belong. I will make like a nail. Please pray I don't fail. I'm gonna make like a nail
and press on.
I will press
I told you. Thank you. They still got it. Okay. Okay, our next guest. It's all good. Oh, wow. I thought it was over. Our next guest. Yeah, our next guest is amazing. By the way, for you people watching in San Francisco, I'm going to be with our next guest. When are we there, Jess? October something? October 22nd?
2019.
Wow. I'll be in San Francisco October 2019 with Jessie Mueller. By the way, Jessie was the one who first came up with the idea with me and James to do Contra for America, which we do every month for 5... Since Inauguration Day, we do it every month for NAACP, Southern Poverty Law Center, National Immigration Law Center, National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and Sierra Club. Did I say that? The next one's coming up Monday, October 16th. Me and James are co-hosting with Matthew Broderick. It's going to be hilarious. And then we're in Washington, and then we're in Big Sky. And Into the Who was Jessie's idea. It was also Jessie's idea to win a Tony, and she did. And now she's coming back to Broadway with Carousel. Please welcome the wonderful Jessie Mueller! Fun.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. Now I want you to do something, and I'll have you do it after. Okay, here we go.
I know what you're gonna make me
Trust
do.
me.
No, okay.
We'll see. Okay, is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? And Jessie, what should we do every day?
You got to get up, I know, every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. You're beautiful as your feet. Waiting at the station with the workday wind blowing, I got nothing to do but watch the passers-by. Mirrored in their faces, I see frustration growing, and they don't see it showing. To get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. People gonna treat you better, and you're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. I have often asked myself the reason for the sadness in a world where tears are just a lullaby. Well, if there's any answer, maybe love can end the madness, maybe not. Oh, but we can only try. You got to get up every morning, a smile on your face, and show the world all the love in your heart. People gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful as you feel. You're beautiful, so beautiful. You're beautiful, beautiful, so beautiful as you
Okay, she's amazing. However, she just revealed to me. Okay, I don't know if you watched the show where she was with Carol King, and she's like, I'm an amazing singer-songwriter. And of course, I was watching from the audience. I was like, Jessie is nailing those amazing octaves. Jessie, please reveal what the piano was like, dear. There were no strings in it.
Should I do the last solo?
Well, just so you know, there were no strings in the piano, so Jessie knew the area of the solos. If there actually were strings in the piano, this is what the last solo would have sounded like. Hit it! Literally what you did. Still got it. Tony Award. See you in San Francisco. Bye, Jess. Isn't that hilarious? So, yeah. Okay, now I'd like to welcome to the stage, and he better be slowly making his way up so the applause does not die down. I just saw him in Bandstand. I completely flipped out, not only because of the abs, but because of the crazy, amazing high notes. Please welcome Cott. Yes, dear?
I didn't ever take my shirt off, though. Is that what
Yeah,
it
but
is?
you don't think I was staring daggers at your abdomen
You'd be
area?
surprised.
Okay, get back to me privately. That's what texting is for. Okay, this is the role you played on Broadway, is it not?
It is, yes.
Excellent. So we're going to recreate it.
Okay.
Folks, we finally got a headline. News he's crushed his bull's attack. Crutchy's calling me dumb crips, just too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling, thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away, somewhere they won't never find me, and tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I am gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living traps where there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all they seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Save my place, I'll be there. Just be real, is all I'm asking. Not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
I told you. Ooh, that was so good. Okay. This one next song. So when we first did Concert for America on Inauguration Day, you know, we do it for all different charities, including National Immigration Law Center. So I wanted to bring up various people who have emigrated here. And I brought up my friend Jorge. And Jorge also is from Honduras, and this is sort of related to the hurricane issue that's going on. So first, welcome the amazing violinist, Jorge Avila. Come on up, Jorge. Still got it. With his violin. Jorge, talk about the connection to Honduras.
Thank you. So I came as a 17, 18-year-old to go to school, music school here in New York Conservatory and the whole thing. But I became a naturalized citizen in 2002. So thank you. But I was telling Seth moments after Harvey hit that I was so just sad so sad, terribly sad, but especially feeling for my Honduran compatriots who, a lot of them, see, at the time when Katrina hit New Orleans was the town that had the most Hondurans outside of Honduras. So it had about 500,000, and it so turns out that by the time Harvey, a lot of them where do you think they moved to? They moved to Houston. So it was about the same amount of Hondurans that were in Houston when this affected. So I texted.
Yeah, he texted. He's like, "Can I please?"
Immediately,
do
and I was like, we got to do something. So thank you for including me in this incredible night with so much talent around. I'm going to try to sing with this little box right here, violin, and we're going to play some Gershwin for you.
Yeah, Jorge moved here for more opportunities. He said there's not a lot of music opportunities in Honduras. And I was like, everyone wants to get to Carnegie Hall. Jorge, have you ever concertized at Carnegie Hall?
All the time.
Okay, I didn't ask you to brag. Okay, all right, we ready? Because there may be a lot of clams in this song. We'll see what's going to happen. Okay, here we go. Jorge Avila, still got it. Thank you, Jorge. Oh yeah, he was my violin teacher, so basically he fired me for sucking. Thanks for outing me. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I have the right music. Jorge. Mike, what's your last name? Luno. Okay, by the way, Mike has no drum music. He's basically just like making it up based on like vocal charts. So give a shout out to Mike Luno. Hey! He's totally, completely following me. Like I refuse to give him any cues because I'm so literally no eye contact. Anyway, great work. Wait, Allie, I feel like I don't know your last name. I'm going to make sure I do. Stroker. Okay, so I first saw her in Spring Awakening, and I was obsessed with her voice. So please welcome to the stage. She got the gig because she's the girlfriend of the director. Allie Stroker, come on up. I begged you to start earlier. I've never seen anyone wheel slower. Okay, excellent. Hey. Still got it. Wait, the one thing you should have set up, you didn't. Okay.
Okay.
So busted.
So thank you. So I'm one of the producers on the event.
Yes.
And so I would like to invite up to just make a few remarks from Tuts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Dan, are you here? Yes. Tuts, Dan, welcome.
Thank you. They asked me to say a few words about the theater community in Houston, and it's sort of typical of my life is I got this great gig being the artistic director at Theater Under the Stars and starting a new career, and the day I was supposed to start was the day the hurricane came in. Yeah. So I quickly became an expert in hurricane advice, I would say relief, but not quite relief, in Houston. And one of the bad things turned into a good thing, which is my very first day down there, I was pulled into a meeting with all of the major arts organizations in Houston. Houston Grand Opera, Houston Ballet, the Alley Theater, DeCamera, which presents a bunch of different programming of early music ensembles. There were dance presenters. So it was bringing all of the major arts organizations together in one spot. And we met and we talked about life, art, and what we were going to do, because not only were all of the theaters really affected, and some horribly. The Alley Theater, as I'm sure most of you have seen pictures of the Alley Theater on various trending emails and memes, and their downstairs was devastated, which devastated all of the electrical systems at the Alley Theater. So they moved most of their fall season over to the University of Houston, but thankfully they're going to be back in the building, not the downstairs, but their upstairs theater for Christmas Carol. So that's going to be great. But the theater that I think was damaged the most was the Wortham, where Houston Grand Opera is and where the ballet presents. And they're even talking about that they might not be in there next season. And it is horrific, the devastation. It looks like a war zone around that complex. And both Houston Grand Opera and the ballet present there. And Houston Grand Opera, I think it's kind of cool. Their whole season is going to be in a convention center. So they're creating a theater. And hopefully that is going to bring their subscribers together, and they actually have a place. The ballet is going to different venues, but as I'm sure you can imagine, most ballet companies, especially in America, make most of their revenue through Nutcracker. And they're not going to be able to do Nutcracker. So the loss is tremendous for them. And they're going to be doing it in various theaters around the city, but that cost is so extreme that it wipes away a lot of their profits. So just a long story short, the theater communities are devastated in the physical life of what they're going through down there. However, their spirit is so strong. And if I had one thing to say besides donating to this great cause, which is if you're out there, you're coming to Houston, buy a ticket. That is the best thing that you can do. And it's going to give you a great, great experience. The Houston arts community is so fantastic and so thriving, and it's on a big major upswing, and I'm hoping to bring Seth and all of these talented people down there to come to our theater. One last thing I just wanted to say is last night was our dress rehearsal of Secret Garden, and we at Tuts invited 200 families that were displaced because of the hurricane, and just gave them a night out, a free experience, because a lot of people now can't afford to buy a ticket simply because you either fix your house or you buy a ticket. And even me, who loves theater more than anything, I think I would probably choose to fix my house. However, Secret Garden, we felt, was the perfect show to do this because many of you know Secret Garden is about using the earth, and you're digging in the earth and planting seeds to rejuvenate not just your house, but your soul. And we felt that this was such a great message to show these families. So we've been getting some responses here on Facebook, and I just wanted to share this with you because I just thought it kind of spoke about the community, the great community that is Houston, which is, this woman said, "What an amazing evening with 200 friends and neighbors and an incredibly talented cast and production team. Thank you for making this opportunity possible. It could not have been a more perfect show for our neighborhood, a show about grief, resilience, and healing at a time when so many of us feel ready to throw in the towel." So whatever you can do, please do. We are so appreciative. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, thank you. It's so great.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan and Connectus. So, Alice, you're going to recreate something from your Broadway show.
Yes, I'm going to sing a song from my Broadway show, and maybe like a fun little fact is this is when David and I, David you saw earlier in the night, started dating. And every night I thought of him during this song.
Work.
In the midst of this nothing, this miss of a life, still there's this one thing just to see you go by. It's almost like loving, sad as that is, may not be cool, but it's so where I live. It's like I'm your lover, or more like your ghost. I spend the day wondering what you do, where you go. I try and just kick it, but then what can I do? We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. See us winter walking after a storm. It's chill in the wind, but it's warm in your arms. We stop all snow blind. May not be true. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. You have to excuse me, I know it's so off. I love when you do stuff that's rude and so wrong. I go up to my room, turn the stereo on, shoot up some you of the you of some song. I lie back just drifting and play out these scenes. I ride on the rush, all the hopes, all the dreams. I may be neglecting the things I should do, but we've all got our junk, and my junk is you. See, we still keep talking after you're gone. You're still with me then, feel so good in my arms. Say you go blind, may not be true. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. Whoa, it's like we stopped time. What can I do? We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. My junk is you. You. Thank you.
Yes.
And I just want to just give a quick shout out to all of our online streamers and to Be Terrific, Michael and David from Be Terrific. They made this whole live stream possible.
Yay,
so
live
thank you so much for donating your time and for doing this for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. By the way, people listening on Spin It, people online that are watching, don't forget the website is what the hell? Allie, that's called upstaging. Yet again, why is everybody upstaging the host? Want to read the precious? I dare to read this website.
The donation link is www.helphoustonstheaterdistrict.org. Donate there.
Thank you. Awkward. Okay. I'd like to. Oh, you're singing back with me. I forgot. I'd like to welcome to the stage a Tony nominee, my former co-star from last year's Disaster, and one of my oldest friends here in New York, and star of Jessie. Anybody under 12? Hey, Jessie. Okay, there we go. Kevin Chamberlin. Hilarious. Hi, Kevin. So Kevin and I were talking about our childhoods. By the way, we both have the same first name. His actual first name is Seth. Both play the piano, and we both had the same role when we were tweens. I was actually 9, but why don't you discuss?
I was 12.
12. Discuss your role, dear.
Well, I had a very active community theater in my hometown, and this role, I was waiting to do this role. I kept campaigning for it. And of course, 2 weeks before we opened, I went hiking with some friends, and I got a full body case of poison ivy. And I was playing the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz. And my mother had made this costume literally made of shag rug.
Literally of a shag rug.
It was an orange shag rug. So you can imagine all the little munchkin kids were bringing me calamine every day, and it was right. But I persevered through, and I want to recreate my Lear moment in Wizard of Oz for you.
By the way, when I did it, they cut the song. Still angry about that.
And we have
Allie's not back.
Allie's playing Dorothy and a couple other roles.
You ready, guys?
Fire, what king? You're the first. Not queen, not duke, not prince. My regal robes, you're the first. Would be a satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. As I click my heels, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrow would take wing. Fly, fly, O king. Each mountain would show respect at me, the chipmunk genuflect at me. My tail would lash, I would show compassion for every underling. Fly, fly, we're king, just a king.
Your Majesty, if you were king of the forest, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not no how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Imposterous.
What about a hippopotamus?
I'd thrash him from top to bottomus.
Suppose you met an elephant.
I'd wrap him up in cellophant.
What if he was a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king from a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist of the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the Sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What put the ape in apricot? What do they got that I ain't got?
Courage.
You could say that again. For courage is the thing of kings. With courage I'll be king of kings. And all year round I'll be hailed and crowned by every living thing. Fireworks
Kevin Chamberlin on the high note. Ali Stroker on the mixed note. Not fabulous. Okay, let me welcome to the stage someone else who's been rehearsing nonstop. Currently starring in Once in This Island. Please welcome the lovely Kenita Mueller. Hey, Kenita. So, how's rehearsal going for Once?
Amazing. Fast and furious, but amazing.
When do you guys start previews?
November 9th.
Oh my
Soon,
God.
yes.
That's really soon.
Like tomorrow.
And where can people get tickets?
You can get them online. You can go to the theater, circle in the square. Get them now. Get lots.
Yeah, get
Share them with
early,
your
it
family.
helps.
Yeah.
All right, we practice this backstage, and Mike and I are both obsessed.
Uh-oh. All right. Them that's God shall get. Them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, and it still is news. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own. Yes, the strong gets more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends crowding around your door. When they're gone and spending ends, they don't come no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. My mama may have, and my papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. God bless the child that's got his own. God bless the child that's got his
Kenita Mueller. Brava. Kenita. Still got it. Don't forget, people watching at home, help Houston'sTheaterDistrict.org. You can donate. My husband's actually from Houston. He grew up in the Woodlawns. Anybody? Nobody. It's not a Houston crowd, but wait, is that what it's called? I know, so pretentious. The Woodlawns. First of all, Woodlawn is the name of a cemetery on Long Island. I'm a total downer. The Woodlands, right? That's where James grew up. And I visited there a lot. I said, "What's that really good breakfast place? La Madeleine. Anybody? Anybody La Madeleine?" Obsessed with it. They don't have it in New York. So angry. Anyway, so help donate so that La Madeleine can stay in business. Help Houston'sTheaterDistrict.org. Woodlawn. Okay. Who the hell's next? Oh, right. Phoebe. I just want to make sure. Phoebe. It's Strole, right? Another Spring Awakening lady. Now you're actually entering too early. Just kidding. Please welcome Phoebe Strole. Hey. So, by the way, are you from the South?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, I was
And I actually know the Woodlands because I was on the dance team in high school, and the Woodlands always kicked all of our asses every year.
They're amazing.
I mean, we were bad, but I mean, they were just amazing.
Now, what does dance team mean? Is that like?
It's like, well, it's the drill team, but we had pom-poms, but we weren't cheerleaders.
Can I just see some of the moves?
No,
go?
it was like kick lines, and I think we all ruined our hips forever because none of us were ever properly stretched for that, I think. And it was like we had gloves that had one side had a color and the other side was white, and so it was like patterns on. It was like march with the band.
And Fort Worth is where Betty Buckley's from too, right?
Where who? Sorry.
Betty Buckley.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
The hell? It's called Woodlawn.
I know.
Right.
I know. Sorry. Yeah.
So this song is so southern. That's why I assumed you were definitely from Texas.
Yeah. She's a jewel from Texas, Caissie Musgraves. Yeah, she's awesome.
Make sure I have the right tempo. Right?
Yeah. There are certain things you're supposed to know when you're a girl who grows up in the South. I try to use my common sense, but my foot always ends up in my mouth. And if I had to walk a runway in high heels in front of the whole town, I'd fall down. And my mama cried when she realized I ain't pageant material. I'm always higher than my hair, and it ain't that I don't care about world peace, but I don't see how I can fix it in a swimsuit on a stage. I ain't exactly Miss Congenial. Sometimes I talk before I think. I try to fake it, but I can't. I'd rather lose for what I am than win for what I ain't. God bless the girls who smile and hug when they're called out as a runner-up on TV. I wish I could, but I just can't wear a smile when a smile ain't what I'm feeling. And who's to say I'm a 9.5 or a 4.0 if you don't even know me? Life ain't always roses and pantyhose, and I ain't pageant material. I'm always higher than my hair, and it ain't that I don't care about world peace, but I don't see how I can fix it in a swimsuit on a stage. I ain't exactly Miss Congenial. Sometimes I talk before I think. I try to fake it, but I can't. I'd rather lose for what I am than win for what I ain't. I ain't pageant material. The only crown is in my glass. They
Texan girl. Texas. Okay, please welcome to the stage another Olivier Award winner, not Andy Karl, the fabulous Lesli Margherita. Come on up, girl. Hi, Les.
I'm so happy I made it up the ramp. There's a hole in the middle.
It's passive aggressive.
It is.
All right. Well, you know what? The story's a little dirty, but I feel people around the country are going to be interested in this story. So please tell the classic. Lesli told me the story. I'm obsessed with it. She was doing Disney, and you know those parks where they have like the Beauty and the Beast.
Disneyland.
Right. So they had like Little Mermaid, and Lesli was like not blonde, and like she's got the old rack. So they're like, you're the 7th understudy for Ariel, and she was like, amazing. So finally one night, like basically every single Ariel like had tuberculosis. So they're like, you're on, go.
Okay, so I really wanted to be Ariel because Ariel had the most sequins, but I look like I do, and so I was Esmeralda, the gypsy slut of Notre Dame. But in the show Disney Dreams and Magical Memories, they needed somebody to play Ariel because actually the girl got violently ill from eating bad seafood. True story. And so I was like, oh my God, I can do it. And then I figured out just why they had never let me play the character because they tried the shells on me and the dresser was running around going, oh my God, I don't know what we're going to do. We only have seashells, not D-shells. And then they put them on me, and they looked like pasties, and I was 17, but I was like, I can do it, I'm Ariel. And so I started singing, like, the Little Mermaid song, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And when I got to, what's that word again? There were these college boys that literally, I would say, what's that word again? And all I heard was, tits! The entire song, and it scarred me, 16 years old, 17. It was horrifying. And now I'd like to sing a completely dramatic ballad. And try not to, don't stare now.
Exactly.
Good Lord, I know, right? You're all looking at them now.
You're all staring at mine. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to make sure I have the right chords. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we rehearsed this and I was obsessed with it. Okay,
Oh.
fun. I was.
Oh, my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just despair. But I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, I am his forevermore. Oh, my man, I love him so. He'll not know. All my life is just a spare, but I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away? Well, I'll come back on my knees someday. For whatever my man is, I am his
Fabulous. Thank you, Les. We'd like to introduce our next guest, who is bringing her electric cello on stage. She's bringing her ukulele on stage, and she's actually weirdly fully dressed. Please welcome to the stage the amazing Laura Molina. Hey! You know her from the Skivvies. Hi, how's your uke?
My uke, I think it's good. You hear that? Oh, hey, hey. Hi. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a little break on the keys, unless you wanted to tinkle.
No, I'm just gonna upstage you like everyone's been doing to me. So just
Oh,
keep,
okay.
just keep playing.
Great. You got a tap dance planned? So, do you have any questions, any banter, or we should keep this moving?
Oh, well, actually, you know, it is interesting. Lauren was in Sweeney Todd and actually had to play the cello at the same time.
That's right.
So I guess my question is, like, you weren't one of like Corey Cott style, like, I learned the piano for bandstand. You didn't like learn cello for Sweeney Todd, did you?
No, but I learned how to sing and play the cello at the same time for Sweeney, which was, you know, a lot. I remember when they, when I first booked the show, and you know, it was like you're in a daze of happiness, and they're like, come to the, you know, company manager's office to sign your contracts, and they, I was in this just like euphoria, and they're like, oh, and by the way, here is the set and how the set is going to look. And I was like, oh, amazing. Where are the music stands going to be? And they're like, no, miss. You will be learning your music by memory, and you will play the cello and memorize all of it. And I was like, and it's Sondheim. We know this. You're okay. Cool. All right, great. But it was amazing because I, you know, now. Flash forward to, you know, wow, was that 10 years ago? I now have the skill set of playing the cello and singing at the same time, and that has, you know, filtered into my Skivvies band.
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah. And then when I did Rock of Ages, in between those two things, I learned how to perform in my underwear. So that worked out.
Combining at both Broadway shows.
Right. Both Broadway shows, that equates to the Skivvies. So,
Thank you, Sondheim.
Thank you. Anyway, this is a little song about taking care of each other in the rain. You have my heart, we'll never be worlds apart. Even in magazines, you'll still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you I'll always share. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be a friend. Took an oath I must stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, These fancy things will never come in between. You're part of my entity, here for infinity. When the war has took its part, when the world has dealt its cards, if the hand is hard, together we'll mend the heart. 'Cause when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be a friend. Took an oath I must stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, You can run into my arms. It's okay, don't be alarmed. Come into me, there's no distance in between our love. So come and let the rain pour. I'll be all you need and more. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be a friend. Took an oath I must stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my... I'm singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain. What a glorious
under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, A, 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 A.
Thank you, guys. Be kind to one another, and thank you so much for helping out Houston.
Thank you, Molina. All right, guys, we're coming to the end of the show. So that means if you haven't donated, donate! Here's the website, people. Let's all say it in unison. Ready? Help Houston's Theater District. Hey, you still got it. Work. Okay, so if I see you texting the audience, you better only be texting this. So please welcome to the stage yet another star of Once on This Island, right? You're also starring in that. It's the beautiful Darlicia Cearley. You know what? I can't.
Like hello, sir, in the sea.
Cearley, but it's spelled C-E-A. Wow, the outfits. Were you wearing that during rehearsal?
Yeah, I just haven't.
Wow, it was a full reveal. Okay, so is this a song you actually sing in Once on This Island?
Well, not at the moment, but at some point I will be.
Okay, work.
Yes. I just wanted to say this is a really wonderful opportunity to donate our time simply because I am a native of Houston.
Oh, wow.
I trained down there as a little girl. I was a scholarship student at Houston Ballet. I performed in the Nutcracker, performed with Houston Grand Opera and with Theater Under the Stars, at the Jones Hall Theater, at Wortham Center, the whole lot. So it was my childhood playground. So it's nice to be able to help out. That's my family down there. All of my family's down there. So this is a real honor. Thank you.
Perfect song.
Courage of a dreamer, the innocence of you, the failures and the foolishness that lead us to the truth, the hopes that make us happy, hopes that don't come true, and all the love there ever was, I see it all in you. You are part of the human heart. You are part of all who took the journey and managed to endure, of all the tenderness, the ones who felt so sure, the ones who came before you, the others yet to come, and those who you will teach it to, and those you learned it from. You are part of the human heart. You are part. This is the gift I give. Through your love you live.
Charlicia.
Please donate. Thank you.
See? Yes. I first heard Darlicia when I was playing piano in the Pit of Ragtime, and I was like, that girl's amazing. 15 years later, working together again. Still got it. So good. All right, so this is the last song. I feel like, am I supposed to wrap up with anything? Am I supposed to be saying something? I guess I just say, just donate. I've been to Houston so many times. Actually, Alice, you and I went to Houston together. That we definitely did. Right, okay, Orfeh's a liar. Alice and I went together. I totally remember that. It was in January of 2012. I don't know, Orfeh is mistaking me for like Jason Robert Brown, Paul Rudnick, some other Jew. It is not. I did not go with her. She's cray-cray. All right, so please welcome to the stage. So this is it. You guys, thank you so much for showing up, and people watching around the country, thank you so much for watching. I hope you were filming literally from here up, and this is all not happening. Okay, anyway, thank you guys for supporting this beautiful new room. Isn't it beautiful, and supporting this cause? Please welcome to the stage, Tony Award winner, Alice Ripley. Come on up, girl. So, there it is. Alice and I just did a show together in Provincetown, so we thought we'd end with the duet that we did there.
I was so nervous about that ramp, but I made it.
No, that ramp is terrifying. There's like
Even
a
though
hole in the
earlier
middle.
tonight I literally fell onto Allie Stroker. Sorry. Yeah, I fell onto her.
Well, she's
God
bi-curious.
love her. She forgave me instantly.
Anybody hear my joke? Here we
It
go.
was awkward, but she's awesome. She said, don't worry. See, I know, we belong
You guys
together.
catch up later. Catch up later. Here we go.
Okay, well, we have to sing this. Well, geez, this is the last chance to donate?
This is the last chance to donate, so hopefully the song will inspire you, or donate. We don't care if you're distracted during our song. It's helphoustonstheaterdistrict.org. They're really decimated, so please help them out. And, you know, theater around the country is just so important, and it's really important in Houston.
I can't imagine suddenly not having my theater
Yeah, and just think
available.
about it. The
Can
costumes,
you
like everything. No,
imagine
I
that?
can't. All right, so donate. Thank you. Lift up your head. Wipe off that mascara. Here, take my Kleenex. Wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. 'Cause suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. Don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you with sweet understanding. Seymour's your friend.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early. Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me, I'd say, sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. He don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is there to provide me sweet understanding. Seymour's my
Tell me this feeling lasts till forever. Tell me the bad times are clear, washed away.
Please understand that it's all strange and frightening. It loses like I've been, it's so hard to say. Suddenly Seymour, he purified me. Suddenly Seymour, surely I guess you can learn how to be more the girl that's inside me.
Ripley. Support Houston, people. Thank you to all the performers. Thank you again, Mike. Work. Peace out, everybody.